Okay, we're in open D tuning. So tune your E string down to D. Keep your A string as A, keep your D string as D. Put your G string down to F sharp or G flat. Put your B string down to A and your high E string down to D. And you get this nice open D chord. Okay, there's definitely multiple guitars on the recording, so there's like some notes. This is based on what Lucy plays live, which is one of the guitar parts for sure, but then there's some other. Okay, so you're in this open D tuning. The first chord, 7th fret on the 4th string, the 3rd string, and the 2nd string. So I'm fingering that with my 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers, and then open what's now a high D, but the high E, the 1st string. And the strumming the whole time, first of all, she uses her thumb, and I think that's a good way to do it because it sounds like it. And like, you know, you can just basically be always just this kind of fast down, up, 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 pretty gentle and pretty speedy. And there's kind of an accent pattern that's like, I would think of it as like da 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 da, or wait, da 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 da. So down, down, up, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, up, down, up. Meaning that those are the accented strums. You're just going up and down the whole time. It doesn't sound terrible if you just do it like this. Well, in this chord, by the way, I'm sort of muting the low strings with my first finger. It's not even that bad if you get, especially this one. Anyway, some ideas. Okay, so the intro is 2 bars of this. 3, 4, 2, 2, and then the vocal comes in. Right? And then just to this open D. Sort of concentrate on the high strings, but yeah, that's all that's happening there. Okay, so this is sort of the verse progression. It just goes 2 bars of this chord, this 7th fret one, and then 2 bars of this all open one. The first verse, you do that 4 times. The second verse, you do that 2 times. Okay, so then it goes into some new chords. You have this one. This is 2nd fret on the 5th string and 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then strum everything except the low string. So you do this for a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4, then move up to the 5th fret with the same shape, so 5th fret on the 5th string and 5th fret on the 3rd string, and then back to your first chord, 3, 4, and now it really just goes from this to this, which is this is a new chord. This is 1st finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the 5th string, 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and pinky on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and then you can play the open high string, but not the open low string. So technically in this part it's like a measure on this, a measure on the 2nd fret one, a measure on this 5th fret one, and then it's really like a measure and a half on this, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you went to this for the whole measure to make it easier, you could do that, but that's what it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it seems like it's going to repeat because it goes back to this 2nd fret chord, 2, 3, and then the 5th fret chord, but now a new chord, which is this. This is like a weird F sharp minor. 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 4th fret of the 6th string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret of the 5th string, and pinky on the 4th fret of the 4th string. So, and then back to this one, 3, 3, and then it's another. So what changes, right? So then, now you're just looping these 4 chords, and you do that twice. So going from this 2nd fret on the 5th and 3rd to this 5th fret on the 5th and 3rd to this, your 1st chord, 7th fret, and then a full bar of this one, this 6th fret, 7th fret one. That repeats twice, and then it sort of starts a 3rd time, 2nd fret, chord, 5th fret, and then it's into You're a Big Deal, which is just this chord to this chord to this chord to this chord. So the 7th fret across the 7th fret on the 4th, 5th, and 6th to this one. That's the one where your first finger's on the 6th of the 4th string, second finger on the 7th of the 5th, and then 2nd fret chord, 5th fret chord. The second time through the whole thing, when you get to that part, when you get to the You're a Big Deal part, it sort of goes into this like stompy quarter note thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. With that same progression. Big deal. You're a big deal. And now it's like a repeat, but it's a little different on the repeat. On the repeat, it starts the same. Yeah, big deal. Goes back into the strumming pattern. You're a big deal. But now, instead of this, you go to this. You're a big deal. And then you just end on that same first chord. And it sort of like peters out. Okay, there'll be a whole tab available at my Patreon. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or suggestions or requests. And I hope you're having a wonderful day.